The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And you
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look,
it's gonna be me.
I don't care about anybody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? Same everybody else been saying since I moved to 147, I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Why?
It's official. We just seen the final fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. And let me tell you, it was intense. To legends, one historic stage, and an atmosphere that screams fight of the century. But that is not all that we are delving deeply into. All you need to know. The raw adrenaline from that fight, the incredible undercard loaded with rising stars, the wild promotion, and the money coming in from Turkey allowed Dana White to do what he does, which is why the entire boxing world is divided on who will win this one. We'll also go over Amir Khan's opinion, as he is the only person to have fought Canelo and Crawford.
Undisputed glory on the line.
This is my last chance, the only woman to it. I'm the greatest of those in the bitch.
Let's start with the face-off because this wasn't your average stare-down. Fighters usually lock eyes, exchange some trash talk, and then it's over. But this one was chest with fists before the first punch was delivered. Canelo appeared cool, chilly, and assured. That familiar "I've been here before" energy. He has defended his throne for years, and you can tell he regards himself as the king who will not be dethroned. But Crawford, Crawford, brought that laser intensity, the kind of glare that could cut glass. He was not flinching, he was not smiling, but resembled a man marching into battle, dead serious.
Oh, so what you like?
And you know what got the audience going? The tiny shoves and furious words exchanged when their teams, engineer and security, had to intervene.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
The only... Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
You could sense the tension in the air. This was not merely a promotion, it was real. Both factions have been yelling at each other for months, and now that they've met for the final time before the battle, it's personal. The fans adored it. Social media exploded with videos, memes, and predictions. Some consider this to be one of the best matchups in recent years.
I don't gotta knock him out to beat him. You know, he's never been knocked out before, but he lost fights before. You know, so everybody, you know, that's coming in thinking that I need a knockout to beat Canelo Alvarez is wrong. And that's not the approach that, you know, we take in this fight. If the knockout comes, then it comes. But we're not going in there to knock him out. We're not looking for the knockout.
Terence, you've said if you win, you feel you're on the Mount Rushmore.
When I win. I didn't say if I win.
Okay.
I said when I win.
When you win. Well, with that, you know, what is Terence Crawford's legacy with a win over Canelo?
Listen, I already said it. I'm on that mountain. Ain't nothing less to...
Now, let's discuss why this battle is unlike anything we've seen in modern boxing. Canelo Alvarez has 63 victories, 2 losses, 2 draws, and 39 knockouts. The undisputed super middleweight champion. The guy who unified all 4 belts at 168 is already a living legend. Terence Crawford, on the other hand, is undefeated, with 41 victories, 31 knockouts, and various weight class world titles. The man who demolished Errol Spence Jr. and declared that he is not only elite, but also special. But here's the catch, but is going up to weight classes for this bout. That implies he'll go into Canelo's backyard at 168.
I'm hunting him. That's it. I'm hunting everything that he got. And I'm going to take it come September 13th. I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home. No time. Go ahead. Wow.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Oh, and don't forget, this is taking place at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders' home stadium has 65,000 seats. This is not simply a fight. It is an event.
If Canelo couldn't knock out Charlo, or you really think that he's gonna knock out Crawford? I would pick Terence Crawford to beat a Canelo Alvarez, even at 168. Everybody can call me crazy and whatever you want to say. I get it. Y'all didn't believe me when I told you about Spence, but trust me, Crawford will figure out a way. I know a secret y'all don't know, and I ain't gonna tell you why I would pick Terence Crawford, but it's part of the secret is the reason why I'm picking him to win the fight.
And, to be honest, one of the main reasons this fight is so hyped is the size and weight differential. This isn't a little gap, we're talking about a massive leap across divisions. Canelo has campaigned at 168 pounds, super middleweight, and even 175 pounds when he faced Sergey Kovalev and Dmitry Bivol.
I want to speak to you about some of Turkey's comments. He said he doesn't want Tom and Jerry, people running away in the ring. And what did you make of that?
I agree with that. You know, people want to see a good fight. People want to see a good fight, and I agree with that.
Do you think
because, you know, people come and spend money to see a great fight, and if the other fighter come and run all the night and don't make a good fight, it's deceptional.
Do you think he saw your fight with Skull and potentially came to the conclusion?
We talk after about that, and it's very sad. But, you know, It is what it is.
I know.
I hope not. I hope not, because we expect a great fight, the fight of the century, right? So
This man is built like a tank. Stocky build, tree trunk legs, and natural power that makes opponents feel. Every shot, he's used to exchanging bombs with men much bigger than Crawford. Meanwhile, Terence Bud Crawford's best work has come at 135, 140, and 147. Sure, he's been dominant at welterweight and made Errol Spence seem like a novice. But moving up to 168 is a completely other beast. It's like fighting in another universe. People keep asking, can Crawford's quickness, reflexes, and boxing IQ genuinely overcome physical size and power, or is he going into a buzzsaw that even his slick talents can't escape? So here's the thing. Canelo himself has dismissed it in interviews, stating, "This fight doesn't even make sense because of the weight differential. Crawford is too tiny, he does not belong at this level." Canelo senses it is entering his territory, his comfort zone, where size reigns supreme and power dominates everything. Now, don't underestimate this undercard, since Turki Alalshik made sure it's stacked from top to bottom.
Oscar De La Hoya wasted my time with this question.
Yeah, we saw Oscar De La Hoya trying to say that the fight was going to take place maybe in the daytime.
Yeah, this is what I want from you, to say his name. I decide with Dana White to have a breakfast in MGM at 10 a.m. inshallah. Then we will go to the arena to have the fights quick, and after that we will go dinner to Carbon, and in the night we will watch Conjuring because it will launch in September. Oscar De La Hoya wasted my time with this question. Of course, this is in the peak. This is the boxing, the sport #1 in the world. This is Canelo and Crawford.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
We've got Callum Walsh versus Fernando Vargas Jr., two unbeaten guys, both eager and deadly. This is one where they could easily steal the show. Then there's Christian and Billy versus Lester Martinez. And let me tell you, these guys don't play. Dilly is 29 years old, has 24 knockouts, and currently holds the WBC Interim Championship. Martinez is 19, with 16 knockouts. The first matchup is Muhammad Ali versus John Ornelas. Ali has only 4 fights, but is undefeated. Ornelas is the test, 5'2", scrappy, and unafraid to scrap. So this isn't just about Canelo and Crawford, it's about giving fans a whole night of excitement. That's how you know they want to make this the fight card of the year.
I don't respect him anymore because he say, I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turki Alalshik told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to walk me back, and that's why I pushed him. And I guess, hey, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off. Yeah. So it's gonna be almost the same.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Now, who should we thank for this spectacle? None other than Turki Alalshik and Dana White. Turki, the man behind Riyadh season, is putting his brand on boxing. He's the one who dubbed this fight the fight of the century. And you know what? He might not be wrong. He's dropping a lot of money to take this global. From press tour to insane marketing efforts.
We had Canelo and Terence Crawford here for a press conference this week. What's it been like for you to get to see that fight come to fruition, given your boxing background? A lot of people don't understand, that you've come from boxing.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, like I said, leading up to the press conference and at the press conference, for this to be my first fight to remote is
And then there's Dana White, the UFC's president, who is making his boxing debut. That was an unexpected crossover, but it demonstrates how huge this war is. The press briefings have been chaotic. On stage, there is pushing, yelling, and almost brawls. And let's be honest, that's what keeps the fans interested. Every move, insult, and moment is intended to keep us engaged until the first bell rings. Let us now discuss the boxing split, which has left fans and pundits deeply divided. On one side, you have Team Canelo. They think Bud is too small, the power disparity is too large, and once Canelo falls, it's game over.
Crawford, Canelo, who you got?
Crawford, Canelo? I still say Canelo.
I got Canelo too.
I still say Canelo. Ring IQ, I believe that Crawford has a bit more.
Yeah.
However, it's just the size difference. I think that where Crawford is lacking is that he should try test the waters even with somebody at that weight class before facing Canelo. But hey, they say he's a dog. He's got shot in the head and drove to the hospital, so maybe that's just his mentality.
Hey, let's see. Only one way to find out till that day comes.
It's the only way, but I definitely think that it's a great fight overall. You know, black and brown is how you get down.
They point to Canelo's chin, his super middleweight expertise, and his list of previous victories over killers. On the other side, you have Team Crawford. They feel Bud's intelligence, timing, and switch-hitting abilities will frustrate Canelo. They believe Crawford's precise counters, angles, and ring generalship can negate the Mexican might.
I think Bud gonna cook Canelo. I think he's gonna cook him. I think, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, in certain fights,
Boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would like apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's like physically kind of big, but like height-wise, he's kind of small. So I don't think so now.
Corey, how you got a decision established? Because Bradman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop him.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone and talked about it, but I think that's possible. Like, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo get to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud could crack too. So.
And then there's Amir Khan, the only man to have fought both. Canelo viciously knocked him out, and Crawford stopped him, so his comments have weight. According to Khan, Crawford has the IQ to predict everything, the mobility to frustrate, and the underappreciated power to genuinely harm Canelo. But he admits that Canelo is the inherently stronger and more powerful fighter. Essentially, Khan feels the battle will come down to whether Bud's intelligence can outwit Canelo's brawn.
He might be even stronger than Canelo. He might be stronger than Canelo. He might pack the weight on well. That he might do really well in there. So look, regardless,
you fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them? Obviously, it's way.
Canelo's stronger and he's easily hit. Very easily hit. Very easily. Yeah. Compared to when I fought against Crawford. Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. Yeah. So really, that's the difference. And they both hit hard. Yeah. Because. And you can see the strength. You know, when I was fighting against Crawford, I didn't think Crawford was that strong, but when he kind of moved me around a little bit, he is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go up and fight Canelo?
This fight is more than just about belts. It is about legacy. A win here validates Canelo's status as probably the best Mexican boxer of all time, as well as one of history's top pound-for-pound champions. A win here would be significant for Crawford, going up to weight classes, and dethroning Canelo would immediately elevate him to GOAT status. And let's not dismiss what this implies for boxing in general, with Netflix streaming, Dana White's engagement, and Saudi money backing it. This has the potential to permanently alter our perception of boxing. So, here it is, the true question. Who have you got? Are you rooting for Canelo, the power-hitting 168-pound king, or Terence Bud Crawford, the undefeated mastermind pursuing greatness throughout weight classes? Share your predictions in the comments section below. Don't forget that Fight Night takes place on September 13th, live at Allegiant Stadium, and is available for free streaming on Netflix. Also, be sure to like this video, click the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.